quite a number of people, okay. But finally, not everybody can make it until to the last lesson. But it's quite common because of meditation class I have run for Mandarin about 24 intake, and in English it's about 4 intake. Every intake, I mean, the response of student is quite different. They are different. So everybody is unique. Okay, so let's take a look to the condensed. Okay, if you can remember, we already finished the introduction. Okay, then we talk about the benefit of meditations. We know about the conditions. The conditions involve the adequacy of the requisites, your clothes, your right livelihood, and you must have a leisure and quiet place, and stop other causes and businesses, and close to kayana mitata. Okay, so this is the condition you should have. Okay, so after the class, if you go out, if you go other places to learn, you have to make sure that all the conditions are fulfilled so that you can meditate well. Okay. Okay. Then number 4. Okay, and take a look to the projector. So we talk about the condemned desires and abandon the hindrances. Okay. Basically, they are all the defilement within our mind. I think we have gone through it all. Remember all the video clip. All right. So this is the trouble. This is the defilement which is in our heart. Okay. We have to tackle ourselves. But before this, all the factor is external factor. All this is internal factor. Okay. Then we talk about the practice. All right. So the practice is meditation by sitting. We already learned the samatha. Okay. Now we will go through to the vipassana, and we talk about meditate in daily life. Then we'll go to the development of favorable consciousness and cure the sickness. Then we finish everything already. All right. Okay. Please take a look to this page. Okay. We already finished until the kinds of mastery. Let's take a look. Page 12. Please flip to page 12. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, in these sessions, what we'll be learning is about this. Okay. The method of breathing. Remember, we talk about wind, gaps, breath, and the sea. All right. Then we go through the breathing by nose, abdominal breathing, worm-like breathing, and tortoise-like breathing. Remember all this? Okay. Remember, we have gone through a movie that. Okay, we have gone through a movie that people who can survive without breathing underneath the water. Okay. So I don't know whether two of you admire him or not. But this is good. I mean, this is a good achievement. That if you can meditate until without breathing. Okay. I mean, you can just submerge under the water. Okay. So please make wow. You don't know who were you in your past life. Probably you are the great meditator. But this life you have to come to experience everything. You have to go through. You have to work. You have to marry. But finally, you have to you have to fulfill your past life vow, and especially in terms of the cultivation. Okay, so hopefully one day you can meditate by submerging under the water. Okay, okay. Well, there's quite some of the students that really admire it. I hope one day it can happen to them. Right. So this is something which really impressed you. All right. Then remember that we have gone through all the steps. First, we talk about counting breath. Then we talk about the long and the short breath, the whole breath, the mental wish, and we talk about nimitta. Remember that? If you meditate well, there will be some nimitta appears in front of you, which is shining. Okay, this is the good symptom, but we are ignoring it for the time being, until the light unify together with the breath. This is the main point. Okay, we are waiting for. Okay, then we talk about the jhana factor. Since once the nimitta appeared, you are close to the jhana. So everybody have memorized this vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha, and ekagata. Okay, this is the jhana factor. Okay, Then we go to the 5 kinds of mastery. Please, both of you read together. Mastery in. Please highlight the point. Yes. Okay, we talk about the 5 kinds of mastery once you attain the jhana. Okay, among the 5, I will just emphasize on a few only. Mastery in attaining, being able to enter jhana wherever you wish to. Okay, if let's say you meditate every day, you will notice that this can happen to you. Meaning to say that, okay, I want to meditate now 2 a.m. Then you can just meditate wherever you want, whenever and wherever you want. Okay, but of course you have to be master it very well, all right? And second is the mastery of a resolve, meaning to say being able to stay as long as you determine. Some people they determine that I want to sit for half an hour. They close their eye. Once they open their eye, exactly 2:30. It happens in the qigong also. This is so-called mastery of a resolve. Okay, I think it is not something very old. Remember, I mean during our study time, the children time, the children study time. Okay, we prepared for the examination and we resolved that tomorrow maybe 3 p.m., 3 a.m. I have to wake up for study. Then you will wake up exactly the time. Remember? Okay, I remember. So this is so-called biological clock. And nowadays, maybe full of your generation use alarm most of the time. But our generation, I remember, some houses we don't have an alarm. We use this biological clock, and it is quite accurate. If let's say we can use it to control our sleeping, it is no wonder if for people who can control how long they stay in the jhana. All right. Then mastery in emerging is you'll be able to emerge from the jhana, and you determine how long you want to emerging, you can emerge. Okay, so we can try hard, but of course you have to go through all this to the first jhana, then you will go to the 5 kinds of mastery. So we will tell you everything, the whole map. Maybe now you're just in the beginning of the map, but just bear in mind that one day, if you really go through the meditation, I mean, especially for the long term, you have to go through all this. For who your children is still very young, so you just keep the map, okay? But for Mrs. Louis, maybe not very far away from you. If you really go through the meditation session, join in some other temple. Okay, when we after we talk about the 5 kinds of mastery, we go to the Vipasana. Actually, what we are learning is still in the Samatha. Samatha is the main object. It's not the main object of Buddhism. Our main object are Vipasana. Okay, Vipasana means what? Vipassana means we are able to see the real phenomena from the illusion. According to Shakyamuni Buddha, he mentioned that we are staying in an illusion world. The world is an illusion, but we misinterpret that it is real. The reason is we don't have the strong jhana to unveil the truth behind the hallucinations. I think maybe so far, you and I, we never skeptical that we are living in a hallucination, right? Okay, we never are. But when you come to the religion aspect, we will tell you that even though I haven't really go through the truth yet, but according to our teaching, we can share with you that you have to wake up one day. The analogy which are used by the holy sage is uh, we are in the dreaming state. Okay, in the dreaming state, if we are chased by the tiger, we get frightened. Okay, if we were hungry, we will eat. Everything is so real. But once you wake up, you realize that there's no more tiger to eat you, and you're no more hungry. You doesn't need any food since you're not really hungry. But if let's say in the real dream, everything is so real for you until you awaken. Sage is the one, the Arahant and the Buddha, they are the one who already have awakened. They awaken, they enlightened, awaken. They know that, oh, that's the dream. Okay. So we are all living in the dream. But of course, within the dream, everything is real, including the karma we create. If you commit the five precepts, okay, there will be some reward come back to you, the bad karma, bad consequences. If you do the good, there's still the good karma come back to you. But everything still subjects in the dream. Okay. It seems that we are the scripture writer ourselves in the past life. And the karma and the five aggregate is the stages. And we got a group of people uh, who play the show together with us. And we are enjoying the show and we are sorrow within the show. And we forget that everything is written by ourselves. Until one day you come to learn, the religious will tell you that it is not the truth. Have you ever skeptical that you are living in a dream? Not that really, right? How about food? You start to skeptical about it. Okay, huh? But don't wake up so early, huh? Because the children is still very young. You have to work in the dream to raise them up first. Or they were hungry and dies in starvation in the dream. All right. You still have to bear the responsibility over that. Right? So this is the Vipassana. Okay. Please read through purification of view. Please read together. Mm. Yes, please underline, please highlight the point. Okay. Okay. Then one more part is I have to highlight this. Rise and fall. Okay. Even though you don't really understand, but doesn't matter. Please memorize these 5 sentences. Purification of view, purification by overcoming doubt, and until the last one. Please now, within 1 minute, please. Okay, finish. Let's take a look. Okay, I would like to tell you that what are you memorizing is the syllabus for level number 6. Okay, we have 7 level. I have set up a syllabus within the temple. We have total 7 level of study now. Meditation for beginners is level 1 in Mandarin. What are you memorizing is about the study in level 6. Okay, because maybe one day you have to go through that. Okay, let's take a look. What are we going to learn in the level 6 is prepared for you. Let's take a look. We have a purification of the virtue. Okay, you have gone through, right? 5 precepts. Remember that, okay? The oneness, we have one set, we talk about all the 5 precepts we have gone through, all right? And how about is the purification of mind? Does we go through? It's about the samadhi, about the concentration. Yes, we have go through, but just we go through theoretically. You haven't really experienced, all right? Okay, and then now we are talking about what are you memorizing? What were you memorizing just now? Is this right? Purification of view, dark, right? Path and non-path, right? And then is the vision of the way. But finally, we go is the nibbana. Nibbana is the long term for a Buddhist to pursue. Okay, nibbana is the state that the total eradication of the great hatred and stupidity. And if you stay in the mental state of the nibbana, in your next life, no more reincarnation. So this is the main objective for the meditation for beginners. Okay, remember the first lesson I mentioned that most of the people come just to relax their mind. Okay, they just like come to the jewelry shop, just buy the box only. Okay, but the real jewelry is the nibbana. But unfortunately, the person haven't finished haven't get the box yet. They already disappear already. They even haven't got the box. They all disappear. Just 2 of you, and one more is the Siu Fang, are from the. You are you. The, I mean, I. You are upgrading your intention from a box to the jeweler for the jewelry. Okay, you get it. So nibbana is the final. Okay. Well, if let's say you go through, if you join our classes, we still got level 2, level 3, level 4. I can join, especially in Sunday tomorrow. Okay, if you come tomorrow, you will. The lesson is about level 2 or 3 only. Okay. If you wish to study, you can just join, or it's the English student. Okay. So this is about this. Okay. Well, it takes time for us to go through. Especially I think like Madam Louis, you have the time. I think you have the time. You have to. You are taking care for your grandchildren. But if the maid is around, so meaning to say that you can have more time in spiritual quest. Okay, all right. So this is about this. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so it doesn't matter you don't know all this in detail, but the terminologies will prepare you for your future study. You see, even though we talk about meditation, but we don't meditate blindly. We don't meditate blindly. We still understand the theory, and we know what we do and what are we going to do. Okay, so now we go to the 5.2 is the meditate in daily life. Okay, so please read it out. Okay, standing. Okay. Mm. Please highlight the point. Okay, so we just do one only, standing meditation. Please stand up now. Okay, okay. Don't stand on the cushion. Stand on this. The sensation is more strong. Okay, you feel the cool. All right. Please close your eye. Okay. Separate both legs for a distance. Okay. And start to relax. Okay. Okay. Close your eye. Relax from the hip. Relax your shoulder. Relax the abdomen. Relax your leg. And now pay attention to the touching area between the floor and your foot. You feel the gravity there. Please pay attention over it until I call you. If your mind in the future and in the past, please just make it come back. Okay, time's up. Please open your eye and sit down. About half a minute. Do you feel that you can meditate well by standing? Can you concentrate better? Less wandering mind. Okay, if that's the case, how about you? Oh, well, you should stabilize yourself. You shouldn't make yourself move. Okay, if let's say you can feel meditate well, this is good. The reason why you can meditate well is once you pay attention on your foot, your mind will calm down. All right, it will not be agitated. It doesn't go up. All right, and we just want to show you that you can meditate in many ways, not just observing the breath, by just keep knowing the touching between the floor and your foot is another way of meditation. Right now, it's the same only. Meditation meaning to say that you are mindful in certain object and keep on mindful over it. That is we so-called mindfulness or the samadhi, if you can mindful for the long term, right? So it's the same. Okay, if let's say you found that you can meditate well by standing, you can go back and have a session for yourself. For example, 15 minutes, see whether the quality is good or not. If the quality is good, congratulations to you that you have discovered another method for yourself. one day, if let's say you are very sad, you feel frustrated, this method can help you to recover from yourself. Okay. I think until now you will notice that meditation is something that the mastery of your mind. And master your mind and master your mind by how to say mastering your mind by overcoming the 5 hindrances. Okay, of course it's not that easy. All right. Okay, go back. You please do it by yourself. It's lying at the right side and lie by facing up. Okay. See, if you lie down, it seems that the area touching the area touching the floor is even wider, right? Okay, so meaning to say that meaning to say that the area between you and the floor, the meditation area is even wider, not as small as the dot. Generally, some people can meditate very well by just one point, but sometimes if your mind is not ready, you need a more wider space for you to concentrate. Especially once you are ready to sleep. If let's say you are noticing your breath, sometimes the blood will flow out and cause you insomnia. You have difficulty to sleep. So that's why you are encouraged. It is encourageable that you meditate through your whole body. You keep concentrated the whole body on the floor and sleep at the time, and sleep by knowingly. You get what I mean? Okay. Okay. Just now you're standing, you are meditating between the floor and your foot. The area is a foot, right? But it's still greater than the area from the touching point, right? Now you are meditating over your body is sleeping. The whole body, the area between the touching of your whole body and the floor, and the area even more greater. Nice. Okay, go back and try. All right. And then when we talk about the daily life, you can experience it once you join our one-day retreat. It's through eating, washing, bowel movement, and urination, including everything. Okay. In one-day retreat, you are not just sitting only. You can go out to garden for walking. You can sip a cup of coffee. You can take a shower. But just everything, you must be in mindful. Since if you are mindful, for example, eating, okay, usually we'll slow down the time for eating. Okay, you have to be mindful by scooping the rice, by putting the rice in your mouth, the chewing movement, chewing, swallowing, the whole process. You have to be mindful. You may take 15 to 20 minutes to finish a meal, but since you are mindful throughout the process, once you shift to the meditation, you can meditate better. Okay, so this is what we say meditate in daily life. Okay. So are you interested to join one-day retreat here? If we conduct, it's about 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. See the timing now. If you can make it one-day retreat, you can make it half-day retreat. So if you say so, I will put you in the group have you add me in the Facebook? You have to add me, okay, so that I can put you okay, Louis, if you have difficulty, I don't force you So this we so-called meditate in the daily life. But anyway, so you haven't come the group sitting yet, right? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. When do you want to come and fulfill the 3 times? Yeah. You have to look for it. Arrange for it. Like after the session, you have no more class ready. You can arrange for it. Maybe the time now is not that good because you see now, you finish the class, you go back. You want to come back again 8:30. It is a little bit troublesome, right? Okay, but once you finish, you can try at least 3 times and experience the mantra. Okay. So now we'll go to the development of a favorable consciousness. Okay, bodily favorable consciousness. Please write it out. When the meditator. Okay, please just continue this. Okay, all right. Uh, okay, you please highlight the point. Okay, just highlight the point. Okay, and then highlight the point and copy down the point in red color. Right. I think Fuya quite seldom write something by using the pen, right? You are texting more than writing by pen. Lui, I think, is still using the pen due to the age gap and the technology gap. I think, yeah, I think he is a technology savvy. I think he is. But Lui, I think, is still maybe not so updated. Old school and old fashioned. Everything is old. And enjoy the old. Okay, so finish writing. Okay, I think please finish. I explain after the reading. Okay, mentally favorable consciousness. Okay. Okay, Louis, we start here. When meditator there are there is okay. Please highlight. Mm. Let's take a look. Okay, now we talk about the favorable consciousness. Okay, meaning to say that if let's say you start to meditate every day, especially you join the 7-day retreat or 3-day retreat, if let's say you meditate very well, something can happen to you, which is the arising of the favorable consciousness. For example, you will be, you will be prefer doing the dana, sila, filial piety, and charitable offering. Maybe in the past you are very stingy people. Maybe in the past you are not that filial piety, but once after meditation, you will Jing Xing. Your character will change, you know. You will change, and people around you, they will surprise for your changing. So this is the so-called favorable consciousness. It is not supposed to be in an awkward way. Like after meditation, you will wear the one how to say wear the bad clothes, attending people wedding. You will bring a plastic bag instead of the proper bag to attend people wedding. There is something very awkward. It can happen in some meditator. People may thought you got something wrong, but the real one is must be in the must be the change in positive way. Get it? Okay. So here is the some favorable consciousness. Okay. And there's one thing happened to you. Please don't be surprised. It's about the disappearance of the body at night. If one day you can meditate very, very well, the whole body will be disappeared, and you are considered in upachara samadhi, meaning to say that you are in the upachara samadhi. Okay, and there will be something happen to you, which you will feel a type of the sensation. You will feel the pain, itchy, cold, warm, light, heavy, coarse, smooth, all this. Well, the sensation is not just in the external part of the body, but it is in the internal part of your body. Even though your organ, you will feel that very itchy, very hot, very cold. Even the inner part, the internal part. Well, why does it happen? The reason is once you meditate, your mental is getting more subtle and upgrade. Once your mental upgrade, sometimes you will, especially if you are in the first jhana, you need to say that you are sharing the spiritual, which is common with the deva, deva in the first jhana. But even though your mental have upgraded to such a state, but your body is still very coarse. This is what is still the human body. This is still a human body. So your body start to change so that to adapt well to the mental state, which is the first jhana or above. Do you get it? So this is common for you, there will be some change in your body, Okay. The meditation only. What you do, just ignore it. The change will just take place and it will pass through. Okay. Then we have a 36 part of the body. Oh well, it can happen so class. Okay, if you meditate in anapanasati, certain people will experience and see this. They will see this. Yes, your interior organ will dispose by you, and you will see it by your mind. It's not by your eye, it's by your mind. Okay. Once you witness this, don't be surprised and don't scare. Okay. Usually it is accompanied by joy. This is the so-called favorable consciousness, and it specifically happen in the anapanasati, the one who observing the breath, but not everybody. But if it does happen to you, you just continue observing your breath. That's all. It shows that you are in the right path, and this is a favorable consciousness to you. I think until to this moment, you'll be so, how to say, you'll be feeling so happy, and you know that this body is not as beautiful as we see now. Actually, it is quite dirty. truly speaking, it is actually quite dirty. And you realize that you would all attach to the body. Okay. So this is we so-called the favorable consciousness, 36th part of the body. Besides that, you were able to see your body by how to say the pose, the pose of the body. You will see through the pose of the body. You found that all the pores open, all the pores of the body open, and you feel that, well, this is the truth. Really something is very different from your daily life, what you experience. Pores are 毛孔全身会张开. All right. So that is the 36th part of the body. Okay. Now we will go to the distinguish the rear and the force. All right. Okay. And then please highlight the cure the sickness also. How we going to cure the sickness? Please highlight the following point also. Okay, like this. Okay. Okay. So distinguish the rear and the force. Okay. Well, if let's say the hallucination may unfold during your meditation, just concentrate your breath. For example, if let's say one day you meditate very well, suddenly a guanyin appears in front of you and breathe to you. It says, Lui, come. So what should you concentrate? Yes, the breath. Ignore it. Okay, if let's say you meditate very well, you see some lights appear, and the very good scenario happen in front of you. What should you concentrate? Yes, just the breath only. Once you just concentrate the breath, all the hallucination, all the good and bad picture will disappear. Okay, again you meditate. Suddenly you feel the joy. The joy is so peace, so calm, which you never experienced before. What should you concentrate? Yes, still the breath. Remember that never get away from the breath. As long as you stick on the breath, you're in the right path. Okay. But of course, if let's say that once we will only observe the nimitta, once the nimitta unify with the breath. If without the unification, you totally whatever happened, you just ignore it. Just concentrate on the breath. Okay. Well, the further skills will be taught in the advanced meditation class. Okay. So one day, if I open the advanced meditation class in Mandarin, you can join it so that you learn further about that. Okay. So Louis, see, you've got time, you can learn it also. If in English, I don't know whether in English or Mandarin, the advanced meditation class. Okay. All right, just concentrate your breath. Now we talk about curing the sickness. First, okay, if let's say you got some sickness, especially if you are in the forest, if you go to travel to Tibet, okay, some very isolated place, okay. Of course, if you got sickness, we look for a doctor. But if let's say it takes time, before the doctor coming, or the ambulance is in the congestion, so what can we do? Okay, first you can concentrate on the part of the sickness. For example, your body is very pain. Okay, So you just concentrate on the pain. So this is the first way you cure your sickness. Okay. Secondly is the concentrate on the dantian. Dantian is the udana. Okay, what is the dantian? Let's take a look. This is the dantian. Okay, well, this is the dantian. Okay, see, this is the dantian. Dantian is the belly. You can put 3 fingers. Under the 3 finger is the dantian, but it is inside the body, not at the external part. Okay, please try and look. Okay, now you can close your eye and pay attention. Okay, 3 finger from the navi, but go inside of the body. Do you see the? Can you feel the heat or warm or not? Oh, don't press it. You have to use your mind to feel it, not through your finger. You get it? Okay, you feel the hot, right? Oh, well, that is the dantian. If you still feel to get it, go back, lie down. Lie down sometimes you can feel it easily. Well, there's sometimes, okay, by feeling, pay attention to dantian. It's not the Buddhist meditation method, but this is the method belongs to Taoism and the Tibetan Buddhism, and I know and the Yogaism. Okay, well, I use this also sometimes. I remember once I was traveling in Sichuan, I got the altitude sickness. Okay, and I vomit for many times. Okay, about 7 to 8 times. Okay, so the last time finally I reached to the hotel and my body is so weak, was so weak, and the weather was very cold. All right. Anyway, I just pay attention in my dantian by covering the blanket by myself. Okay, the dantian and breathing the warmth, and I enjoy the warmth and the recovering take place in my body. So next day, I feel everything go back to the normal. So remember that this dantian will be helpful. Okay, so pay attention to the dantian. It's the basic fundamental part for the Taoism meditation method. But of course, you can trace it out in some Buddhism sect. They use this also for meditation as a meditative skill. Why? Because they absorb all this insight. It doesn't matter as long as it's workable to you. Okay, you go to the qigong or mostly they will meditate. They will meditate on dantian. Okay. All right. So this is the dantian. Okay. If you got sickness, if you feel sick, just pay attention to the dantian, or you can pay attention to the foot. Why? The reason is when you got sick, you feel the reason is because there's this coordination of the 4 elements and the mind move outward. Once you pay attention to the foot, the 4 elements will be well coordinated. Just one method how you pay attention to the foot. Then one more is you put to the emptiness. Well, it doesn't matter here. Quite difficult for you to understand emptiness. As long you have to understand it once you go through the vipassana. All right. But the last skill is imagine fire flares up. Okay, the fire flares up. Fire flares up means what? If let's say you are very cold, okay, you are traveling, or you how to say you were sick, okay, or you are sick. Okay, you can imagine the fire elements within the body to make how to say to balance up your body. You can do so. Okay, or maybe when you travel, you are trapped in a bus, okay, and you feel very hot. You can't do anything. So you can imagine the cold elements in the body, so that you can get the balance of it. Well, this is the techniques. It used to be taught in meditation retreat. Okay, now we don't really go through it. Okay, just let you know something here. Okay, now we go to the final one is the fruit attainment. Okay, fruit attainment. Fruit attainment is the last purification by the knowledge and the path. Remember, just now I show you the nibbana in the picture. So this is the knowledge and the path. Just now you memorize how many knowledge purification by knowledge. How many you have? 4. Okay. So now is the final one. Remember, you have learned 2. First is the precept. Second is the samadhi. You memorize another 4. Then one more. The last one is this knowledge and path. So this is we so-called 4 supramundate path, which is nibbana. Okay, which is nibbana. Nibbana. Okay. Okay. So we finish our class already. Okay. So now I will pass you the test paper and let you